Hi guys, here we are, another Wednesday, another shave, and we've got a good one lined up for you today. Today's going to be a tag response. I was tagged by Chris over at iamcdb as to why I am a traditional wet shaver. So that's what we're going to talk about. It's going to take up the whole video, guys. I'll be talking about it from start to finish while we have the shave. As you've seen in the thumbnail, good stuff today, good stuff. We'll start with a brush so that we can get it in soak. There we go. From AP Shave Co. That's the Hulk. A 24mm cashmere knot. Softest brush knot you'll ever encounter. I mean, it really is. I've said it before, if you've got skin conditions, sensitive skin, psoriasis, whatever, you have to shave and you need a soft brush, that would be the one for you. Beautiful, from Andrew Palumbo at AP Shave Co. on Etsy. Check him out, guys, got some nice brushes. And we'll put that in some water there just to get it soaked. Brush today, brush. Razor, eh? One of the most expensive razors I own, but also one of the most beautiful made ones. Here it is, check that out, guys. That handmade stainless steel, all handmade, imported from the United States of America. That is the Rex Ambassador. And what I thought we'd do is we'd start off on 2, then we'll put it up and we'll do the next pass on 4, and then we'll go all the way up, really mega aggressive, and we'll do the last pass and the pickups on number 6. So that's that. So here we go. You twist it at the bottom. You see it, that it drops down. You lift that up. Quality engineered piece of kit, guys. And what we're going to be putting in that today is a Lancet Super Platinum blade. There you go. That's the box. That's it out of the box. Let's double wrapped, nice bit of wax paper. I like to see that. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it up there. Can you see it? Lancet Super Platinum. And we're going to get this. There's clips in. There you go. And where are we? If you can see the little red notch here. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. There's a little red notch when it's on 2. We'll do 2, 4 and 6. We'll put that in the water, in the soaker, in the cup. You've seen it before. The soap, here we go. Check this out, guys. A&E Asian pear. What can I say about this? Look at it, that's what it looks like. The smell you get: pear, sandalwood, jasmine and coffee. A really lovely, warm, spicy pear scent to this. I'm really looking forward to this. And we'll talk a little bit about that during the shave. And we're going to finish off with the splash. Oh, that's just smells like when we were kids. We used to get pear drops in this country. Little hard, sweet hard candies called pear drops. And that smells just like them. I said to my wife, "Hey, smell this." And she went, "What smells like pears?" I said, "I know." I said, "It's the after splash, the matching after splash for this." She went, "You're not putting that on, are you?" I said, "Well, yeah, why?" She said, "Because you're going to be walking around the house smelling like a giant pear." Now, my reaction separates people that do this for a hobby, people that don't. Because when she said you're going to be walking around the house smelling like a giant pear, I was like, yes, have it. And we're going to balm up. Look at this. Coffee in that, caffeine in this. Skin Energy aftershave balm, 100% natural caffeine. See that there, guys? Picture of a little coffee bean. I'm just wondering if the caffeine is naturally extracted from coffee beans somehow. Don't know. There you go. That's it. It smells quite nice. So what we'll do is we'll wet the face, we'll lather up, and we'll get this tag sorted. Oh, I've already wet my face. You can see probably why I'm red. The hot water on my face. No. A&E. You don't normally see a lot of A&E soaps on here because, I mean, this is the one that won me back. The 3 or 4 before this, the scents were just too mild for me. I wasn't getting anything at all. And it may just be my nose. It's not attuned to the... But look at this, guys. Scent strength, I would say, in the puck, about a 6. And when you lather it, it drops to about a 5. But look at this. Look at this. A couple of seconds, so we'll load up on this brush and then we'll lather up on the face. I'll wet my face again in a minute. We'll lather up and we'll talk about why I shave this way. I was glad of this tag actually. Gave me something to talk about. You have no idea how quickly you run out of subjects. I used to come in here and talk to myself every day for years when I was shaving. So you put a camera on and it's like... But there you go. Yeah, so why do I wet shave? Well, primarily I started wet shaving to save money. I used to look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh, it smells fantastic. Oh, God, it does. Oh, shave over. I'm just going to stand here for 20 minutes going. Oh. It really does. This is knocking it out of the park for A&E. This absolutely brilliant. Anyway, originally, well, 12-13 years ago, we hit a bad patch financially. Well, I say a bad patch, it was more like the size of South America. And you've got to look to make savings, haven't you? And among the things that we looked at was our budget for grocery shopping and stuff. And it highlighted to me, guys, the absolute astronomical amount. I mean, I'm going back 12-13 years. I must have been spending £20 plus per month on Gillette Mac 3s and Goop. And didn't enjoy the shaves. And I thought, well, how can I make these savings? So then I very quickly realised, here we go. Hang on a minute. Yeah. That's not set right, look at that. Come on, let's see. Even the professionals make mistakes, that just wasn't sitting right there, guys. There you go. So anyway, that's better. So what I did was, I went on eBay and I bought a Gillette razor and 100 blades. I've still got the Gillette razor. I brought a brush for £12. I bought some Proraso and 100 blades, and the whole lot together I think came to about £30. And I was getting, at that time, I was shaving 3 times a week. And I was getting, one blade was doing me all 3 shaves. So the 100 blades lasted me 2 years. That's the razor, I still have it now, I used it for about 3 or 4 years. And the 2 tubs of Proraso at £5 each I bought, they lasted that long. I ended up throwing one of them away when there was a little bit left. It lasted for years and years and years. And that was what I did. And what happened was, my daughter Samantha bought me a beautiful, beautiful razor. She bought this as well. This was a 35th wedding anniversary present from Samantha. But she bought me a Mercure Progress, which to this day is one of my favourite razors. So the reason I started was purely financial, but that's not the reason I wet shave today. The reason I continued to wet shave when my finances improved was, for one, the improvement in my skin was so drastic that men at work, I was working with, would say to me, wow, your skin's amazing on your face, you know, because it had been so bad before. And now it's improved so much. That was one. But I suppose the main reason, guys, is it's because the connection I feel with the past. My father used to shave like this. When we were children, we were living in they're called 2 up, 2 downs. 2 rooms at the bottom, 2 rooms at the top. 2 up, 2 down in Manchester. And there was a little annex built on for the kitchen. And we had an outside toilet till I was 11 years old. And he would stand in the kitchen and we had this big Belfast sink. And he would fill it up with cold water and boil the kettle on the cooker. And it'd whistle. And he'd pour it in. And it was boiling hot, and that would give him warm water. And he would have he'd have his vest on. And he'd have a hand-rolled cigarette hanging out of his mouth here. And he would shave. Oh, here we go. Let's take it up. There you go. Put it on 4 now. And he would shave like this. And he would shave one. He would shave one side of his face. Smoking his cigarette like that. And then he'd do this and he'd go, put it in that side and start shaving, and then start shaving this side of his face. And the cigarette, I'd be watching this, the cigarette would be soaking wet but still burning, you know. And he used something akin to Wilkinson sword soap, and the smell of his tobacco and the water and the Wilkinson sword soap and the smoke in the air, it just made this heady brew in our kitchen as a child looking up at him, akin to tobacco. If you smell tobacco now, that's kind of what our kitchen smelled like. And then, and this is one of the reasons why I don't, people have said, not to me, but I know people have said they find it unhygienic that you use a sink full of water and so on. Guys, we're dealing in salt and a few hairs here. But if that's what you prefer, that's up to you. I'm not saying anything about it. But what he would do is, when he'd finished shaving and there'd be all this soap on the top of the water, he would part all the soap away. And he would go in and he would swill his face and he'd swill his hair and the water would go everywhere. And then when he dried himself off, he would comb his hair with a teddy boy hairdo, and then he'd look at me and he'd go, eh. Couldn't wink without going. That was it. And do you know, guys, choking up a wee bit now, but do you know, guys, when I part that water now and I swill my face in the sink of water sometimes, I can see his reflection looking back at me. And that link with the past, that link to my father, you know. Like I said, the reasons are many and varied, but there are foundational reasons, and I think that link with the past, it brings me comfort, you know. And then I do actually find this way of shaving therapeutic. Something I don't do, something I actually miss. What I'm going to tell you now is one of the other reasons. But I actually miss it that much. I shave twice a week now. I'm toying with the idea of shaving 3 times a week so that I can do this. Look, we're going on number 6 now, guys. Number 6. But before I started filming my shaves for YouTube, I would come in the bathroom and I would shave this way, and I would be in here half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour, and I would get, what I call it to my son, I would get lost in the shave. and I would just be in here getting everything right up there, putting the world to rights, not talking to anyone, not saying a word. And when I finished, guys, it was like you just hit the refresh button. It was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. These blades, they're not great. They're not great, but they were cheap. They were something like £1.50 for 20. Something. I've not seen anyone using them. They're doing the job, as is the Rex. So yeah, so there's that. That's one of the foundational reasons. And then of course, the soaps. The scent on these soaps. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Cad, Sterling Piacenza, A&E Asian Plum, and Asian Pear. Yeah, these blades are rough, guys. Let's take it easy there. They're a bit rough, them. But yeah, all these wonderful soaps and all these wonderful balms and all these splashes. It's just absolutely wonderful. It is. It's absolutely wonderful. So you get that connection with the past. You know, and it just feels so good. And like I say, like I'm doing now, look, I move the water to the side and I come up, I can see his face. And when I use tobacco, I can smell. Not that tobacco smells like cigarettes or anything, but I think the cigarette smoke in the air and the soap and the water and everything else going on in the kitchen, it just, and the back door was open, you know, it'd been the middle of summer, he'd have his vest on. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And that, amongst other reasons, is why I shave traditionally. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And that's how I shaved, guys, look. We did okay, didn't we? See, I do that. And then when I switch the camera off, I go, oh. I don't really, you know I'm a tough guy. There you go. A&E. So, do you know the soap smells lovely and warm and rich and spicy? And this just smells like pear drops. Oh, here we go. There you go. Look at that. The Rex did its job. No stinging, no burning. But now you see, now you get the jasmine and sandalwood coming through from that. You really do. And we'll put some hydration and protection back in here with this aftershave balm. It's got some good skin food in it and some skin moistening properties. Oh yeah. Oh, and it's got ever such a mild scent, but it goes really well with that A&E. And if I can, I'll provide links for everything I've used today. And that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. It's not been the usual party, has it? I love shaving this way. I love it so much. When I come in sometimes I get a bit carried away. I mean, one of these days I am going to bring in some party poppers. Boom. So please click like and subscribe. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I've got a Facebook group, John Shaves 101 Facebook group. And tell your friends and your family. Tell your friends and your family about John Shaves 101, because when I get to 800 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. And remember, when you tell them, don't forget the 101, because there's lots of John Shaves out there, but there is only 101. Take it easy, guys. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. And I will see you on Saturday for the sample Saturday shave. Adios, amigos.